It is still this morning on ITV, bringing us to our first talking point, where we'll be looking at human organ donation, its implication, and of course, you know, there are so many issues arising from what we have seen from last week, particularly on Wednesday, where, of course, our own former Deputy Senate President and his wife were arrested in the UK for alleged organ harvests of a minor. But from what we have seen here yesterday, when the Nigerian Immigration Service briefed the press, it talked about the fact that the young man, Mr. David, is 21 years of age, and which means that as far as the law is concerned, he's not a minor and he can take decision for himself. But how did we actually get to this point? Do we have law, of course, backing donation of organ in Nigeria? We'll look at this through the eye of a legal practitioner and a public affairs analyst, Barrister Sonny Anyao. Very good morning. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so let's start by getting your opinion concerning human organ donation.
Well, human organ donation, it is not new to our medical jurisprudence. It's a process where if somebody who is ill and needs organ donation, somebody volunteers, you must volunteer. It's not something that whether you are old or you are young,
rich or poor,
there must be a consent. I will not just pick you on the street and take you to anywhere to go and remove your organ without your consent. But in such a situation where it's such a high-brow risk medical procedure, a written consent must be obtained. A written must be obtained, attested by somebody. Say, yes, I have volunteered to give this my organ. So, but what is playing out now, just like you just mentioned, about the former Deputy Senate President, Ike Ekweremadu, and the wife, the young man, the story is still unfolding. But you know, Nigeria, anything is possible. UK are telling us 15 years, Nigeria, they've come up and say, look, but as far as I'm concerned, the UK will definitely know the proper age of that child. That's the truth. So at the end of the day, they will know that whether the child is 21, 15, 20, 100, the UK government will know. So for now, the story is still unfolding. I haven't seen the letter written by the Ike Ekweremadu that applying for his visa. Now, when you go into detail, the question now is, how was this man, or the other young man, or the young boy, how was his consent obtained? These are detailed facts that we're going to know later. For now, it is so dicey.
So, but if you look at it from the point of law, even if the person is of age, is not a minor, and you need to get his consent, do you do that just between you and the person is written, or you involve a legal practitioner who would say, yes, I am the lawyer, I am aware of this, and I drafted the agreement between these two?
Well, just like I said, the kidney is not an issue. It's a very serious issue for one to donate. But even if the person is an adult, there must be a witness. If maybe the person who wants it will involve somebody. Look, when I approach this person, he has accepted. There is a witness. Everything is written down before you do it. And most often than not, you don't do it for money. I love this person, I want to donate my organ, I will do it, not for money. I wasn't forced to do it. There's a witness that will do it. But from what is playing out, you see that a lot of stories and the rest. In Nigerian immigration will come up and say anything happens. There's nothing that cannot happen in Nigeria. So I'm even don't be surprised if they want a consent, maybe a consent from God. Nigerian government will produce it overnight. So for now, let's leave what the immigration is saying. But we're going to know what happened at the end of the day.
You know, the UK police is working with the statement of the young man. You understand?
Yes.
So do you think if the former DSP obtain what Nigerian government has said in terms of immigration service, do you think it will work there?
Well, my dear, you see, like for a very long time, I think I've lost faith with this government in particular. The young man, as we're told, I don't know, I was not there. The young man now raised the alarm. He said, look, my consent was not obtained. But that is 21 or 15. My consent is not obtained. And that is why the doctor immediately stopped.
The procedure?
Immediately. He stopped. My consent was not obtained. If everything has gone well, on reaching there, the young man will go to the hospital after the necessary examination. He will donate and go away. But I don't think everything went well. As far as I can bet you, my brother, this thing did never occur. The former deputy senate president did not do the proper thing he ought to do. But like I said, this is Nigeria. He has his money. Remember, he has his money. So anything can happen. He can stay on phone and say, please do this, give him this, give him that. But UK government will know the details. And I'm believing the UK government, not what the immigration is telling me here. I'm believing them. So I'm believing the UK government.
Yeah, that is why some persons are saying, as a legislature who have been there for so many years, if there were, some piece of legislation that will ensure the Nigerian health sector is improved to the extent of carrying out such, high-class medical procedure, it would have been done, quietly here in Nigeria. So, but if you look at it, as a legal practitioner, what do you think that Nigerian lawmakers can do? Because this has further exposed the fact that they so much like, to seek medical attention elsewhere. They so much like medical tourism, despite the fact that we have a couple of hospitals here that can carry out these procedures.
Well, I don't know of any hospital, any government hospital.
But there are private hospitals.
Private hospital, it's okay. I give it to you, private hospitals. But no government hospital. It's a shame to this government. For how many years?
It's not about the government alone.
I mean, okay, to our lawmakers, all of them, the headache, stomach pain, abroad. So this is a wake-up call for our government to do something. My brother, it is shameful. All of them run to Dubai, what they call Indian, and the rest. We don't have such medical, hospital in Nigeria where we can somebody like kidney is not more complicated. It's not more complicated. One can equally do it here, but there's no hospital.
There are private hospitals.
The private hospital.
No, but even the ones they go to in the countries you mentioned, Dubai, China, India of this world, they are private hospitals.
Very good, but there's a enabling environment for them to strive. For here, there's no enabling environment.
We have it here. It's just the taste of these high flyers.
My brother, I don't know whether you have gone to the General Hospital of recent, even here in Abuja. When you go to our general hospital, public hospital, it is you will cry for this country. There is nothing. Then talk less of going to such a good hospital like a kidney issue. And that's why the young man, the former deputy senate president, he has his money and he move his child. Himself will go, his children will go, everybody will go. Then me and you will remain and die. We don't have such hospital here. And our lawmakers...
We will not die. We will still find
fine. I pray we should not die.
We will still live.
Yes, we will live. Why they go there? But like I said, this is I don't know. I sympathize with the man. I sympathize with him. But it's a shameful...
urgent need to fix our own system.
Of course, it is long overdue.
Because it's an embarrassment.
It is embarrassment. I remember not only the kidney issue. Remember, he was caught with and was told, I don't know if it's true, with $20,000 US.
No, they said it 20,000 pounds.
20,000 pounds.
That's huge money.
Huge money. Some lawmakers, some lawmakers have in the UK have never seen such amount in their eyes. They have not seen it. But this is what somebody put in their pocket and move, and nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. He will come back. We are going to put red carpet reception for him. Nothing happens. This country is gone. It's gone.
Yeah, but some other the country is not gone. We are still here. You know, but some other school of thought believe that, well, do not blame the former DSP, you know, in his predicament, because you know it has to do with health, and he's running helter-skelter to fix the health of his ailing daughter. Let's not look at the fact that he's arrested or he's got someone who the UK police say is a minor, but let's pray for him. At this time, does he need prayers at this time?
Then we'll pray for others in Nigeria here who cannot go to even Lagos. So, well, I'm not a pastor. It's the job of a pastor to pray for him. However, I sympathize with him, but it is shameful. Shame. Anytime he comes back to Nigeria, we'll meet him and say, I'm ashamed of you. It is shameful. He cannot do what he's supposed to do. For how many years he has been in that upper chambers? He has been there for years. He has been there for years. Nothing. All is interested in his own children, his wife and children, to go abroad and seek medical attention. But it is shameful, my brother. Yeah, but I will pray for him, just like you said. I will continue to pray for him, and I will pray more for here. Those some of us who are in Nigeria, I will pray, and I pray less for him in UK.
Yeah, but it now appears that this human organ stuff is a very lucrative business that hitherto many didn't know before now. That for those high flyers that have issues, they just pick one or two, go there without their consent, you know, an organ is removed and replaced for them. Now, as a lawyer, do you think there should be some piece of legislation against this?
Of course, there should be. I'm not aware of anyone for now, but if there's none, there should be a law backing such thing. Many people, even in Lagos here, or even I don't know whether it has entered Abuja, where people, because of hunger, will go and donate part of their body because of hunger. You understand me? But I know in Lagos, people tricks people and go and forcefully remove somebody's organ.
They take them out somewhere.
Yes,
the organ is removed.
Very good. It is criminal. It is criminal. So if there's any law backing such thing, where the culprits are caught and punished, it is criminal for somebody to trick me and remove part of my body without my consent. Of course, you know, people go to the hospital to donate blood. If somebody can be sick, you can voluntarily go to the hospital on your own. You can go to the hospital and donate blood for someone who needs it, but not for as bad as organ. You remove somebody's organ without his consent. And I am too sure this young man here, I'm sure his consent was not fully obtained. Was not fully obtained.
But as Nigerians, many people say that for such a transaction, that young man would have told his family members, would have told his friends, and they would have been out now to say, yes, we are aware of the fact that he was going there to donate his organ to save the man's child. But since we do not have all those people, like you said, witness coming out, somehow some people believe that it is true that the young man was tricked.
I sincerely believe that the young man was tricked to go into UK with a better life. I'm sure maybe we were told he picked the young man on the street. So you can see the man is there saddled with hunger. So they just trick him, please look at UK, go, we'll give you good life, give you this, give you that, and he went. His consent was not properly obtained. So,
okay, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we will now compare, the medical doctors in the UK and here in Nigeria. For the UK doctor to ask the man, was your consent obtained for this procedure? And he said, no, he doesn't even know what he's there to do. If it is in our own climb, do you think our doctors too will ask that kind of question? Let's take a quick break. We'll be back.
Wake up the champion in your child. Give them energy to go further. Milo Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa helps wake up the champion in your child. Milo!
Yeah, thanks for being there. Before the break, we're looking at human organ donation, of course, the implication and matters arising, and it is actually through the eyes of a legal practitioner and a public affairs analyst, Barrister Sonny Anyang. Barrister, before the break, you have said quite a lot, and we ended at the role the UK doctor played, taking further step to ask the young man, this is what you're about to do. Are you aware of it? If you compare it with, the Nigerian counterpart, do you think our doctors would have been able to ask such questions?
Well, of course, you can't compare UK doctors and Nigerian doctors. I'm not talking of in terms of professionalism. Nigerian doctors are good, very, very good, excellent. But the problem is that if it is in Nigeria here, no doctor will ask him, young man, you know the consequence of what we are about to do. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Nobody will ask such question. They will just drag the man straight to the bed and start tearing the man off immediately. But UK there, that's where the proper thing was done. They asked him, are you okay? Are you this? Are you that? A lot of examination was done on this young man before. Now I know, commencing the procedure. And they said, no. And nothing to show. All the paper we have seen so far is the paper.
The travel document.
The travel document. So in UK government did the normal thing. Here in Nigeria, it would have been done so. The deputy senate president will be somewhere, rushing, and please, have you finished? Yes, sir, I'm done. Okay, sir, okay, yeah, that's okay. Thank you very much. Come to my office and take some money. They will not. Such procedure wouldn't have happened. We're not saying that Nigerian doctors are good. If you go abroad, people who are making history in the medical profession, it's the Nigerian doctors. But the procedure, like I told you, wouldn't have happened, the way they followed it in UK. Nigeria, they wouldn't have happened like that.
So, some persons are saying, look, yes, you have alleged that he has done this, and don't try him, bring him back to the country for the Nigerian government to try him. Do you subscribe to that?
How can you say bring back to the Nigerian government to try him when the issue, part of the offense was committed here?
So because it was committed here, they said bring him back.
They can't bring
Let
him
the
back.
Nigerian government try him.
No. Remember where they ought to. He has gone to UK. He has landed in UK. He has landed. So this is where the pressure would have done, would have taken place. Now it is the UK government that has the jurisdiction to try Ike Kuremadu. They can't bring him here.
Yeah, but they took the boy from here.
Well, let him finish there and come back and face
another one here.
Of course, if he comes, you face the music here. Tell us how he got the consent, the young man consent. Of course, if he comes here, he's free. From airport, the man will be declared he's an innocent person. They will even give him red carpet.
No, but let him come first.
Let him finish there first. We want him to finish there before he comes here. So, okay, you know what happened to Ibori? Ibori came, and after spending how many years, they came back, and there was a recap.
That's
so we celebrate criminals.
It's a different thing here. It's a different thing here. Okay, but before we go, let's get your recommendations to the federal government, the immigration, you know, and of course to the Nigerian police, should he come back, the agencies responsible. Now we do not know if it's DSS or well, which agency is supposed to even come into this issue now? Should he come back and the Nigerian government decide to say, we're also going to take this up? Why did you take this boy away without getting his consent? It's supposed to be the police.
It's supposed to be the police. But of course, you know our Nigerian police, my brother. Not won't happen. I can bet you not to happen.
Let him come first.
Let him finish there before he comes.
Yeah, he will definitely finish.
Let him finish there before he comes. You understand? Because you look at, let us stop celebrating criminals. Let us stop celebrating criminals. Ike Ekweremadu has done something wrong, and he should be punished. Right from here, I'm an Igbo man. Yes, that is an Igbo man does not mean that he should not be punished. By the time we start punishing people who offend, then now we have a better Nigeria. Not because he's a former deputy Senate president that he will not be punished. If he finishes from the UK, whatever will happen to him there, and he comes back, they should take it up against him here. They should take it up against him here. So that the police will have, by now, let me tell you, by now, police ought to have arrested some people.
But are you not worried that the police has not even made a statement?
Which police will make? Which of the police? My brother, are we not Nigerian? Which police will make? When his fellow senators are running around to make sure to, if it's possible to even fly to UK, I'm sure some of them are even there in UK to see what they will do. But of course, UK is UK. That is, he can't do anything, my brother. You see, he was arrested immediately. He went to court. If it is said, they will start telling you story. The man, they start telling us stories. But immediately he was arrested, straight to court, and he was remanded.
Because the evidence are there.
The evidence are there. The people who are arrested, they have done their investigation. Our Nigerian police will first of all arrest before investigation. So let him suffer it there. So that tomorrow, so that we can have a better Nigeria. There are many of them. There are many. It's not only Ike Ekweremadu. There are many. There are many who has killed this country. It's part of them who have killed this country.
No. The country is not dead.
Well,
all right, I must thank you for your time with us on the program.
Thank you very much, my brother.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, the program continues.